Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on top left side as the Panzer Elite player. We have Ch0n. Spawn on bottom right side, or top right side as the Wehrmacht player. We have a friendly Socialist. Spawn on bottom right side as the US player. We have Paris SG. And his US ally, we have Soft Power. So WS versus Panzer Elite Wehrmacht. Not sure what they're chatting about, but that is the Axis players communicating, so trying to formulate a good game plan. Pioneers push the way forward. Do have probably an MG42 being put on the field. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ch0n on a motorcycle. It is a motorcycle. Engineers pushing the way forward. Got one barracks here. Got a barracks here, so no sport weapons center. And now these points are being captured on up. We got the Ch0n pushing way forward. BP or the cutoff point being captured up by the Panzer Grenadiers with G43s. He is protecting his opponent as going for airborne. So it looks like they are experienced against fighting against their current opponents. We do now have these engineers receiving a bit of fire there from the motorcycle. Keep fancying up forward. We've got the Pioneers firing away. We've got the Jeep and the motorcycle engaging close range, but thanks to the Pioneer support, this Jeep will likely lose out. We've got double motorcycle put out by the Wehrmacht player. Interesting. Jeep's getting caught up onto the destroyed truck and does get a damage inch crit there, but maybe he'll escape on out of there. Got this engineer in the region. We're getting repaired up. Motorcycles pushing forward, trying to secure the kill on that Jeep. Rifleman squad from his teammates trying to push them forward. Panzer Grenadiers are advancing forward as well. And does use suppressive fire ability there onto that rifleman squad there. Motorcycles engaged in close range. Pioneers and Panzer Grenadiers as well. Jeep does in fact go on down. We got both these engineers inside this garrison trying to defend this region. Makes some great damage on these squads at close range. Another Jeep putting push on out, this time on his teammate. And now motorcycles are being repaired up. These are engineers, they can't reach that far, so he is able to repair while in combat. Or at least easier. Got 3 Panzer Grenadiers in this region, and we've got the Jeep now making his way up north. We've got the Ch0n capture the northern points as well. Engineers trying to capture the northern points. We've got the Striking squad now eyeing for a bit of a flank. MG42 or motorcycles just constantly firing away. We do not see an MG42 just yet. We see some Volks Grenadiers. And the motorcycles now see a bit of fire from these Rifleman squad. We've got 2 Pioneers in the region. They will have a bit of trouble versus the Rifleman squad. This Rifleman squad is trying to pursue these Panzer Grenadiers. 2 of these Panzer Grenadier squads are severely wounded. Now we've got a fresh MG42 flight on the field for the Wehrmacht player. Panzer Grenadiers trying to focus down this rifle squad, getting corralled by the Ch0n. These Panzer Grenadiers are trying to push away forward as well, but the Jeep getting some good damage in return. This one Panzer Grenadier squad needs to fall back sooner rather than later. Ch0n trying to stop the engineers from repairing. They do fire some damage there on the Ch0n. Ch0n severely wounded, and Jeep's now looks going to try to run away. Should be able to run away. There's not enough fire here to overwhelm it. Rifle squad advancing forward as well. Well, he's not eyeing the runaway. He's trying to get some drive-bys. He's received quite a bit of fire damage now. Needs to fall back. And we've got this rifle squad. He could potentially wipe out this wounded Panzer Grenadier, but getting knocked around by the Ch0n. Ch0n actually gets fully wiped out there. Panzer Grenadier receiving a bit of fire there. Rifle squads do drop that one model there. Does take that squad out as well. Very, very nice. Jeep needs to fall back. Engineers are falling back as well. Over here, we've got the Rifleman squad behind some heavy cover. I've got the Volks Grenadiers eyeing for this garrison. We got a US sniper fire on the field. Sorry about that. Motorcycles advancing forward, both of them fully repaired. Pioneers trying to decapture this fuel point. And this Rifleman squad is suppressed from the MG42 right there. Or equipment village. Nope, that's not a G43 squad. Flamer engineers from the US player getting severely wounded, needs to fall back, about ready to get wiped out by these pair of motorcycles. Does go get taken out there as well. Rifle squads advancing forward. Got the US medic trying to claim some of those engineer casualties. Got the escalate the skirmish phase complete as well. And motorcycles getting some damage there onto these rifle squad. Volks Grenadiers behind some light cover there. And the Pioneers going a little bit dangerous, trying to salvage that shipwreck in the middle of combat. And one rifle squad does fall back as well, severely wounded. 2 models remaining. Rifle squad does fall back. 2 medics carrying back some casualties. Some more casualties over here as well. There is the casualty clearing station there. 1 casualty has already been covered. Rifle squad's engaging. We got a Peasant there. Jeep trying to slowly back away. Motorcycle severely wounded. Both of those casualties have been recovered. Got 1 of those casualties expired. MP40 Volks getting some great damage there on that rifle squad. Rifle squad could potentially be wiped out, especially if they were retreating G43 squads. Rifle squad goes down Raven right there. Jeep went down. Both the Flame Engineers falling back. The Flame Engineers should be able to fall back without being wiped out. And up here we do got the Ch0n trying to move around, capture some sectors. G43 squads advancing on forward. And these medics do recover a pair of casualties right there. The MP40 folks trying to say destroy this medic station. They're going to be focused on the engineer models now, able to quickly gun them down.
Objective seized, but I don't know if I can hold it. Pay attention.
Oh yeah, you have all 5 members there. You can hold it. Second squad of MP40 Volks being plotted on the field. I do love seeing MP40 Volks. They're just, in my opinion, good. Medic station severely damaged. May go to be destroyed out by these MP40s. Not being stopped there. And this rifle squad does get suppressed there. Casualty clearing station has gone down. This rifle squad does manage to barely escape on out of there. H42 finds some good damage there. Riflemen do throw a grenade into the garrison. Gets a great hit there. Even annihilates a large number of Volks Grenadier models there. That was one of the better grenades I've seen in a long time. MP14 is banned in that garrison. May still get wiped out. Does get wiped out there. Rifleman squad advancing forward. Got these Rifleman squad capturing up the central VP, and got these G43 squads advancing forward with a infantry half track. There's about ready to mount up. Act 38 does get deployed on field, does suppress the Rifleman squad there. Nowhere near being wiped on out. We do have a support weapon center next to his teammates' barracks. We've got a treehouse center here as well. No treehouse center over here. I may see some Greyhounds relatively soon.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
And we do have a group company deployed on the field. He's going for Hedrix now. Take a look at everybody's doctrines, resources, and all that sort. Panzer player has plenty of manpower, no munitions, nor really any fuel. His teammate has not really much of anything at the moment. Does have the Krieg barracks deployed on the field. US player on the left side with the motor pool does have a good reserve of manpower, small reserve of fuel, and his teammate has a small reserve of manpower, small reserve of fuel, and munitions.
Losing ground out there.
Lots of Rifleman squads deployed out over here. Infantry half track has been deployed out on the field. We do have the infantry getting back to the infantry half track. Not sure what type of weapons it's loaded out with. Rifleman squad advancing forward. Saying there's a sniper. Yep, they do have a US sniper deployed on the field.
We are losing a sector.
Down here, we do have a MG bunker being deployed out by these Flamer engineers. He does go ahead and cancel that. And there is a G43 squad low in the back of that infantry half track. One of the members does get sniped there. We got the Ch0n advancing forward as well. There's a landmine here by the US players as well. May lose another model soon in that G43 squad. It's the other G43 squad. Looks like the Wehrmacht players going to be eyeing for tier 4. We gotta have a Greyhound on the field. Does have armor skirts researched. And his half-track will likely go down. He does have Panzer track research there, but no, and it does have a Tank Buster squad there. It's a good hit there. That Tank Buster needs more models though. Got the 50 count on the field. Flame Engineers facing forward with a Rifleman squad. Damage and crit there on the infantry half-track. Severely damaged. Greyhound is falling back, trying to does save his teammate's sniper there from the motorcycle. Very, very nice. And now do have this Rifle squad suppressed and fully wiped out thanks to that infantry half-track. Flame Engineers getting some damage there, unable to finish off the infantry half-track. Flamers trying to pursue it, light the engine more on fire, but the Greyhound does finish it off. Do not have the engineers getting forced back from these two. Not getting forced back yet. Getting annihilated by those two MP40 Volks. Nice little pick there. Flame Engineers and Rifleman Squad advance forward. This Rifleman Squad is on Vector C1. MP40 Volks skirmishing around, but we're seeing a lot of free damage there from that Rifleman Squad.
Enemy unit down.
Pack 38 does get decrewed there. He could perhaps take time to try to capture up that Rifleman Squad. But it's going for the infantry half-track. MP40 Volks trying to charge the way forward. May see some flamer fire there. Rifle squad is currently suppressed. Not sure from what though. Probably they load up the half-track. Rifle squad down to 5 members. Need to fall back. Greyhound trying to get hits there onto the infantry half-track. And it actually does get short out by a landmine there. Wait, was that a landmine getting detonated by a flamer? That may have been a landmine detonated by a flamer, because I'm pretty sure that was a Wehrmacht landmine. The fact that there's a lot of movement there. I could be mistaken about that, though. The US player I've selected has the VAR research now. A lot of Panzer Grenadiers in regions, a lot of them being set on fire. This Tank Buster squad needs to fall back sooner rather than later. Rifle squad is suppressed there. This G43 squad does get forced back. AP40 folks now has been reinforced, charging forward as well. Forcing back that Rifleman squad. Finds a lane mine there as well. And the Greyhound does manage to escape on out of there. Does he have armor reduction? I could have sworn that thing was much more damaged. Nope, no armor doctrine. Both of US players do not have doctrine selected just yet. Of course, we got the defensive doctrine for the Wehrmacht player. He did call that out, and the Panzer player, good hit there on the AT gun from that mortar. Was that a mortar half-track or a mortar grenade warfare? It is a mortar half-track. Likely the Panzer League player will probably go for Scorched Earth. That's pretty much a staple in 2v2s. And neither US players have selected doctrine whatsoever. They think one of them will be going for Airborne, but so far is not the case. This munitions point now being upgraded with observation post. Good Panzer truck hits there onto that Greyhound. The Greyhound's going to be falling on back now.
Rifle squad has the objective. Looks like we fight today. We got the point.
Fuel point captured up, and looks like he's a third of a command point too, not from away from that Flak 88. No, he is a 1/3 away. Two snipers and a actually deployed out 30 cal now being deployed on the field. Rifleman squad receiving a bit of fire there from these grenadiers. We got a Wehrmacht sniper deployed on the field. Hopefully he keeps his camouflage and his first kill onto a US sniper. MP40 Volk squads now thanks for turning over on this Rifleman. Flame Engineers cook inside this garrison. That would be a good position for them. Flame Engineers do get inside the garrison as well, and does burn some of these Volk grenadiers. Now he's going to be eyeing for the Flak 88s relatively soon. And we do have this Ch0n Crad following him back as well. Sniper is firing some shots there onto the Volks Grenadiers.
Sniper König ready.
Sniper camouflaging forward with 0 kills, very nice. And the Greyhound finds a landmine hit, but does not find any engine damage. We do have some more landmines being put out by the US player. Rifleman squad captures the central VP. The VPs are in favor of the Wehrmacht by the Axis players by a small margin. Ooh, MP40 Volk squad needs to fall back. And US... Was that a US sniper going down to a Wehrmacht sniper? Very nice. Like I said, your first kill from your sniper should be another sniper. We now have an off-map power shoot onto the casualty recovery bunker. This casualty, if recovered, will go ahead and give him a fresh Grenadier squad. But depending on where the artillery lanes, you can kill off that medic or kill off the Grenadier squad. Wait, was that just 2 off-map power shoots being called on there? Off-map power shoot. Off-map power shoot. So both of them has gone for infantry. I wonder if the Axis players noticed that bit there. Now we've got 2, 3, 4, and a 2, 2, 2 deployed on the field. Multiple autocannons. Multiple 2cm autocannons. This Grenadier may be upgraded with a Panzer there. Nope, just trying to be upgraded with more reinforcements. Goods there onto the Greyhound. Grenadier squad. They do have For the Fatherland active. Another off-map power shoot now raining on in, trying to deal with the casualty recovery bunker. And he may get another Grenadier relatively soon. One medic. That medic gets annihilated there. The other medic's maybe already dead. Now got multiple AT guns now firing away. Over here we've got the 2-2 going down. Camouflage. Ch0n Crad. So he's gone for Luftwaffe ground forces. So every Doctrine player has selected Doctrine. We've got defense and Luftwaffe ground forces. So we have multiple sources of Flak 88s. And for the US players, it's double infantry, which can easily engage Flak 88s. And it's a captured Pack 38, not a M182 gun. That landmine just take out a sniper. Seriously, why is it that I always see the landmines blow up snipers? That happens way too often. But now Warfare does get a good hit there onto the rifleman. Imagine if you start releasing a short every single time a sniper gets blown up by a landmine.
Ready for action. Field repairs complete.
Panzer Grenadiers advancing up forward. Multiple penetrating shots there. These Panzer Grenadiers are also quite wounded. Yeah, only one has 3 members. It does find a landmine there. No mine hit crit this time. This time, autocannons will finish off. And there goes that Greyhound now. Rifleman now catching up this fuel point. Not fuel point, VP. Very, very different. And that may be off that power shoot. The other bunker did apparently go down. Was that a casualty recovery bunker or was that a repair bunker? I can't remember. He's going for his Panthers pretty close. His teammate's going for a Flak 88 now.
They're losing territory.
They must have pinged somewhere from an OP. Volume munitions OP. Rifleman squads now seeing some autocannon fire there. Grenadier support as well. Mostly keep on being put on there. And does get the Flak 88 decrewed by a nice artillery shot there. Or stop being built and cancels it immediately.
The enemy advances.
2-3-4 is pushing way forward. We got the Rifleman squad getting hit as well. .30 cal in the garrison. We have this Rifleman squad now seeing some hits as well. Sticky Bomb does connect there on the 2-3-4. Rifleman squad trying to get some good hits onto it as well. And now this 2-3-4 does see another Sticky Bomb right there. remember the armor of the 234 can, oh, I was gonna say be penetrated by small arms fire, but that sticky bomb was enough to kill it off. And we do got a camouflage Kenneth here, spotting the M2 howitzer. He may want an eye to get out the... He needs to register artillery first, then he can get out the 28cm rocket barrage. So he can't get off-map artillery barrage off just yet. Oh! This casualty recovery bunker has all the casualties. He is just maxed out population. Flame engineer's trying to stop that. Wait. Wait. No, he has plenty of population space. Can somebody explain to me why he's not deploying out a squad here? I see all 4 casualties claimed, unless it's bugged. Black 8 being deployed on outfield. He has plenty of population room for a grenadier, unless grenadiers have really high. Right there. Maybe some sort of sink air, but either way, it does go down there. Stops the Black 8 being deployed out once again. M118 gun finds a hit there on the 234s. 30 cal finds a shots there as well. 234 gets a main gun destroyed crit there. Is his engine still good? His engine's no longer good. Now it's a smoldering wreck and does block his other one's movement. Rifleman squad advancing on forward. And the rifleman squad does fall back. Observation post deployed out here. Not there.
Pioneer squad reports. Replacements have arrived.
Looks like we do have 2 mortar half-tracks on the field now. That's good mobile fire support. This Ch0n may have been spotted for a brief moment. Looks like he's trying to be hunted down. Register artillery is now available. I think the Pioneers now trying to push forward for another Flak 88. I could be mistaken though. MP40 folks, no veterancy onto them. Got the autocannon gain some good damage onto the rifleman. And that rifleman squad gets annihilated. They do drop a bar there. Your M2 barrage right there. Finds a good hit there on the Volks Grenadiers. Half tracks, you see some hits as well. Flak 88 not being pulled out at the moment. And half track does go in and go on down. It is damaged, so his opponent has spotted it. He's really trying to hunt that thing down. Maybe, but they waited a long time for a map hack. Though this is him viewing there. We know he's got wounded because when it was right here, it was at full health. So he has a general idea where it could have been. It is potential, but nothing concrete. There is indications that of it. It's hard to say. I wasn't really looking into to see if there's any map hacks there.
We're losing territory.
You now have these Fortune makers spot on the field with some FG-42s, finding some pretty easy kills right here. You now have the Panzer League Panther squad on the field. Artillery now raining on in. Over here, we do have the Rifleman squad receiving some fire. Sniper receiving some fire there. Minesweeper squad almost gets wiped out. Panther could potentially be crushed. The 2 does spot that 2. Ooh! There goes that 52. Sniper almost gets ran over by the Panthers. It's pretty to crush a sniper when it's camouflaged like that because it's a reduced movement speed. Panzer Grenadiers advancing up forward. Does miss the shots there on the snipers. And here comes the off-map power shoot right onto this flak, on top of the Flak 88 and onto the Panthers. He's trying to kill off this Panther. And the Flak 88 immediately gets decrewed. He has not been lucky on that. Rifleman squad's capturing that munitions point now. Damage to crits there. Good often power shoots. Fresh M10 deployed on the field. Exploiters could trade time for some resources and perhaps time to repair up this stuff. There is a repair bunker here. Panther's a little bit wounded, so they're going to be eating the repairs for quite some time. The 234s won't be repaired anytime soon. We've got 2 US snipers here, but does get counter-sniped by this sniper. This sniper does avoid the PAC 38 fire, or the M1 AT gun fire. That was the first kill for this sniper as well.
In a shock.
Took out the other sniper as well. Very, very nice. And they know what this Flak 88 is, so it's actually quite easy to call an artillery barrage to it. But both these 234s just need to fall back out of that region. More M10s play on the field. We've got this rifle squad eyeing for some landmines here. I wonder if the X-Players see that. They do not. 234 does go down there. That's more, could be predictive. Remember, there's a wounded one, so it's relatively easy to predict that. Plus, there's this rifleman in the region. It could be a red herring, honestly. And that one does go down as well. Pioneers who receive a bit of fire there. Rifleman squad should be able to run these pioneers no problem. And you got a pair of M10s here. Panthers. One's not even full, one's almost fully repaired. The other one's far from it. Black 88 recruit. And there's some artillery right there, spotted by the rifleman.
The enemy advances.
Black 88 will get recruit once again. M10 push away forward, trying to stop these flame engineers. Does crush the sniper there as he was running on forward. Panther now trying to be overwhelmed. This Panther's much more wounded. This higher health one will go down very shortly. The short engine crit there. When the repair pioneers do go down, main gun short crit there. This M10 is almost down. Panzerfaust was fired from that Fallschirmjäger. Main gun short crit there. Off and parachute raining on in. He needs to focus on this other one. Don't focus this one. This one's basically dead already. Let's get a sticky bomb there. Destroyed engine crit. M1 AT guns advancing forward. Panther's receiving a bit of fire. He's focused on the AT guns. Panther does go out of control there. Lines up a shot onto this guy. Does roll a miss there. Let's take out the other M10 there with Panzerfaust. Still out of control. Still moving around. Takes out the main gun. Destroyed onto that M10. Could potentially fire off another shot because it's out of control, but moving very slowly. It takes out the M10 there as it's going down. M1 AT guns are being decrewed now. Does decrew that one. Both grenadiers advancing forward, trying to get some hits there on the PAC 38. Does get that PAC 38 decrewed. MP40 volts getting some good hits there. Got the M2, another M2 here. We got multiple M2s here. The Wehrmacht player needs to get out his 28cm rocket barrage as soon as possible and start taking out those emplacements. His teammate could pull out Ch0n. He does have Ch0n and start camouflaging it forward. I'm not sure what's being pulled out on here. Panzerjäger man. Another 2-2. Rifleman squad's advancing on forward. He does have access to butterfly bombs, but no munitions for it. Now the repair bunker is starting to go on down.
We are losing territory.
DP has been captured by the Panzer Elite player. Got this Wehrmacht sniper in the region. 0 kills. Right now, the Panzer Elite player has very, very little resources. Has 5 infantry squads, 3 which are Fallschirmjägers. His teammate has plenty of manpower reserves, plenty of munitions reserves, good fuel reserves. Just need to save his command points. 9 command points. for this US player. And his teammate has a good munitions reserve as well as some manpower as well. We got, it looks like it appears to be a drop bar right there. Pioneers do capture that point. And, oh, the replay over. The Axis players must have backed out of the game. This is Adam Gray saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.